Thunderbolts emerges from the high-octane world of Marvel Studios with a fresh yet hauntingly familiar tone that plunges audiences into a morally gray battleground of redemption, deception, and transformation. Set in a universe still reeling from multiversal chaos and fractured alliances, this film doesn't just present another group of anti-heroes, it dissects them, layer by layer, exposing wounds old and new while forcing each character to confront the reflections of who they once were and who they must become. This 127-minute journey isn't merely an ensemble mission, it's a mirror turned inward on the broken, the betrayed, and the disillusioned. The plot begins not with grand explosions or a multiversal threat but in silence. The kind of silence that screams. A series of disjointed flashbacks introduces us to 7 outcasts, individuals whom the world either forgot or discarded. They are not new to pain, nor are they strangers to violence. Some have killed. Some have been betrayed. All have failed in one way or another. Their sins vary, but the weight is shared. Their stories initially feel separate, fragmented like the characters themselves, yet soon weave into a tapestry of moral ambiguity and uneasy alliance. The ensemble and their shadows. At the core of Thunderbolts lies its cast of fractured souls, each portrayed with depth and brutal vulnerability. Joshua McKell delivers a raw, magnetic performance as the unofficial leader of the group. His character, once a tactician for a now-defunct Black Ops agency, carries guilt like armor, unable to shake the memory of a mission gone catastrophically wrong. His strategy is precise, his instincts sharp, but it's his inner turmoil, the nightmares he tries to suppress, that define his role. He leads not with charisma but with desperation. He must make this mission count. Because if it doesn't, none of their pasts will ever be forgiven, least of all his own. Mallory Hoff brings a steel-hearted pragmatism to her role. She's the skeptic, the one who questions everything and trusts no one. In many ways, she's the soul of the film's cynicism. But beneath her calloused exterior is a flicker of a woman who once believed in something, perhaps justice, perhaps love. Now she survives on instinct. Her combat skills are lethal, but it's her sharp tongue and sharper insight that define her. She sees through lies, even her own, and that constant awareness poisons any hope of peace. Charlotte N. Tucker plays a former hacker turned reluctant infiltrator whose digital skills mask a deep-seated fear of physical confrontation. Her performance balances dry wit with panic-laced resolve. A pivotal flashback reveals how her genius once led to collateral damage on a scale even she can't quantify. Her arc involves learning to stand up, not just digitally, but physically, even when the odds are stacked. She becomes the film's surprising moral compass, not through wisdom but through clarity born from regret. Violet McGraw portrays the youngest of the group, a genetically altered child soldier whose innocence was stolen before it ever had a chance to flourish. McGraw's performance is haunting, her silence speaks volumes, and when she does speak, it's with an eerie blend of childlike confusion and tactical precision. She serves as a reminder that even monsters can be made, not born. The others both protect her and fear her. She is a weapon of uncertain allegiance, her true purpose a mystery that slowly unravels as the mission progresses. Kiara Stella's role is the wild card, an ex-assassin who has embraced chaos as survival. Her humor is caustic, her fighting style brutal and unorthodox. She claims to have no loyalty, yet her actions hint at something more, a longing to matter, to belong. Her unpredictable nature keeps the team on edge, yet in several key moments, she proves to be their glue. Her arc is less about redemption and more about reclaiming identity, defining herself beyond the body count she's amassed. A mission into madness. The team is assembled under mysterious circumstances. They're not called heroes. They're not even called team members. They are assets. Tools. Brought together not by choice but by leverage, each with a leash around their neck held by a puppet master known only as Control. This faceless voice sets the tone of the mission. Break into a classified facility buried beneath a war-torn region that officially doesn't exist, retrieve a piece of stolen alien tech, and leave no witnesses. Simple on paper. Nightmarish in execution. Their arrival in the conflict zone is immediately met with hostility from enemy forces, from local militias, and from one another. The distrust within the group mirrors the chaos outside. The terrain is both literal and emotional, filled with mines of unresolved trauma. Every step forward is marked by either confrontation or confession. Their journey to the target becomes an odyssey of haunted flashbacks and uneasy camaraderie. The action sequences are grounded in desperation, not heroism. There's no smooth choreography or flashy poses here, only violence born of necessity. Each fight feels personal, a battle not just with the enemy but with themselves. The choreography emphasizes pain, the cost of survival. The mission slowly unravels the true objective, not retrieval but containment. The alien tech isn't just dangerous, it's sentient. It adapts. It tempts. It feeds off regret. Each member of the team is tested by the device's power. Hallucinations, twisted visions of their worst sins made flesh, threaten to tear the team apart. The device becomes both the MacGuffin and the villain, an antagonist that uses their guilt as its weapon. It's here that the film transcends typical superhero fare and dips into psychological horror. Are they even trying to destroy it, or are they trying to destroy each other? Themes of redemption, control, and identity. Thunderbolts * doesn't rely on traditional good versus evil tropes. It thrives in ambiguity. Its characters aren't striving for greatness, they're clawing for forgiveness. The film's greatest strength lies in how it dismantles the myth of redemption. Redemption, it argues, isn't a reward. It's a burden. A lifelong struggle to be better even when you know you'll never be clean. Control is another prevailing theme. Every character is controlled by something: past failures, government manipulation, internal demons. The mission serves as a metaphor for reclaiming autonomy. They must choose who they want to be, tools or individuals. By the climax, this question becomes unavoidable. The film also explores identity. Who are you when no one is watching? When your past defines your present, can you ever be free? The characters grapple with the idea that maybe they were never heroes nor villains, but people trying to make sense of the chaos they've lived through. It's messy. It's tragic. But it's human. A visual and auditory descent. Directorial choices in Thunderbolts * elevate the film's gritty atmosphere. The cinematography leans heavily into desaturated palettes punctuated by violent flashes of color: red for rage, blue for clarity, green for fear. Every color shift coincides with psychological unraveling. The sound design complements this with a pulsating, often discordant score that mirrors the characters' instability. At moments of peak tension, silence is weaponized, letting us sit in the dread the characters feel. The production design is minimalist, almost claustrophobic. Even open battlefields feel tight, as though the world is pressing down on the characters. The alien tech is biomechanical, grotesque, evoking Lovecraftian unease rather than sleek futurism. Its design is intentionally jarring, as if it doesn't belong in the reality it inhabits. That's the point, it doesn't. Climax and aftermath. The climax is as emotionally charged as it is explosive. Betrayals unravel. Loyalties shift. The final confrontation isn't with an alien overlord or a rival team, it's with the worst parts of themselves. They face hallucinations, each crafted to exploit their specific weaknesses. One by one, they are forced to choose, succumb or stand. Joshua Michaels' character sacrifices his chance at escape to disable the alien tech permanently, triggering a chain reaction that threatens to bury the facility and everyone in it. In his final moment, he sees a vision, not of glory, but of peace. A version of himself before it all went wrong. The others escape barely. Mallory Hoff's character emerges bloodied but not broken. She holds the team together in the final moments, not through leadership but through resolve. The closing scenes are not triumphant, they're quiet. Somber. The survivors disappear into the night, not as heroes but as people who finally understand the weight of their choices. Legacy of the Thunderbolts *. What Thunderbolts * achieves is remarkable. It is a superhero film without superheroes. It's a war film, a psychological thriller, a redemption story, and a character study all rolled into one. It strips away the glossy sheen of Marvel's more traditional offerings and replaces it with grit, grime, and guilt. It doesn't offer easy answers. Not every character redeems themselves. Not every question is answered. But it offers something more meaningful, a look into the souls of those we often write off. The flawed. The broken. The expendable. This film may not appeal to everyone. Those expecting spectacle over substance may find it slow or overly introspective. But for those willing to descend into its emotional depths, Thunderbolts * offers a cathartic, unforgettable journey. It stands as a testament to Marvel's willingness to evolve not just in storytelling but in tone and texture. It proves that there's space in the superhero genre for darkness, complexity, and emotional honesty.